How's it going, everyone? Merry Christmas to all who is watching this video, and for today, it's a pretty interesting one. As you know, the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimensions DLC is officially out. Well, it's been out for a while now, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have been playing it a lot. I know I have, and if you're wondering, yes, it's the same shirt for my hydro dipping video. It's mainly because I actually made this video on the same day I made the hydro dipping video. The reason why is because of as I made this video, the me probably right now in the 25th is opening presents and spending time with his family and having some Christmas dinner right now. So as he's dealing with spending some Christmas with his family, I might as well go on ahead and do this video, so, yep. Anyways, with that out of mind ado, since there are brand new megas that have been revealed in the Pokemon Mega Dimensions DLC, I might as well go on ahead and rate the brand new megas that have been revealed from the worst to the best, and it's going to be all by design and how I feel about them and how I use it. But anyways, with that, without further ado, but before we get started, here are some few things. If you haven't played the Mega Dimensions DLC yet, and haven't gotten used to the new megas by now, or if you're planning on getting the DLC yet, this may contain some spoilers. So I recommend you guys pause this video and then either play the Mega Dimensions DLC until you get used with the new megas that have been revealed, and then when you're done, unpause me and then go ahead and check it out. Or if you're a leaker sneaker, go on ahead. Yeah, this time I decided to wait until the perfect day until I did this video, so that's why it took a little while after it's been released, a couple of days after the release date. So yeah, just a little heads up on that. But anyways, without further ado, I cannot wait to do this, so let's get started. Starting off with number 19 is the most stupidest Mega Evolution that I have ever seen. Mega Tatsugiri, all forms. So what this Mega Evolution, it's basically all three forms of the Tatsugiri coming together to form this giant sushi plate. I was like, yo, that's really stupid. Like, there are no big changes in or form, just the three Tatsugiri coming together in this Mega Evolution symbol shaped sushi plate with three forms switching each other, either which form of Tatsugiri you're Mega evolving. But either way, this just looks really stupid. And I thought Mega Starmie was stupid because all it just did was give it longer legs, but instantly Mega Tatsugiri just became the worst Mega Evolution of them all. Number 18 is Mega Chimecho. Okay, so there are two things I'm very disappointed with Mega Chimecho. One of them, of course, is that the design-wise for Mega Chimecho, it's just Chimecho getting a full-on head crown shaped like Chimecho, with a little extra of chimes. And out of all the other Hoenn Pokemon that could get Mega Evolutions, like Flygon or Milotic or Walrein, instead we got Chimecho. And I gotta say, it is very disappointing. I'd rather have Chimecho for a new evolution rather than a Mega Evolution. But the reason why it's a little bit higher up than Mega Tatsugiri is that It's not too bad. I mean, giving it a steel typing to resist other types is pretty helpful, but otherwise, I'm not really a big fan of Mega Chimecho. It's just a rather disappointing to me. Number 17 is Mega Glamora. Okay, so looking at Mega Glamora, it kind of reminds me of a giant Glimmet, the pre-evolved form of Glamora, with the Glamora flower petals, of course. And I gotta say, it does look pretty interesting. I like the concept of how the petals can float around and can be useful because looking at regular Glamora, it's more rather of a giant flying rock flower that is poisonous, of course. So I had some high doubts about Glamora when I saw her in the Scarlet and Violet playthrough, especially for being Gita's ace in the battle. But either way, Mega Glamora does look interesting, but for design wise, I'm not really too fond with it, but it does look very impressive. That's why it's a little bit higher up. Number 16 is Mega Darkrai. Okay, so how should I put it for Mega Darkrai? It kind of looks silly looking, like the whole concept of Darkrai being like this evil nightmare to give you bad dreams. It's basically Darkrai becoming a giant black eye or a Darkrai blimp, because if you check the whole body around Mega Darkrai, it almost looks like a blimp, which is kind of silly looking. But it's a little higher because the boss fight with Mega Darkrai was pretty hard, challenging, and somewhat exciting, as Mega Darkrai is the final boss of the pre-post game, of course, before you face off Mega Rayquaza in the post game, of course. So Mega Darkrai does look it has some few mixed feelings for me. Like it I want to hate it, but with the boss battle, it is pretty impressive. But either way, Mega Darkrai just doesn't look that appealing to me. That's why it's a bit lower on this list. Number 15 is Mega Heatran. Okay, this is by far one of the most ugliest Mega Evolutions I have ever seen, especially for a legendary Mega Evolution. But the neat part about Mega Heatran is that it does give off this kind of this volcano vibes, like you're battling a actual volcano, hence why Mega Heatran can spew out lava. But either way, Mega Heatran does have some few appealing, like the super tricky boss battle, the red coloring design for Mega Heatran, but otherwise the giant mouthpiece, that's what made it look so ugly looking. But either way, Mega Heatran is like the a giant volcano you get to battle in that boss fight with Mega Heatran, so that's why he's a little bit better than Mega Darkrai. But I still have some mixed feelings about this Mega, of course. Number 14 is Mega Baxcalibur. Okay, so when Baxcalibur was the first ever Gen 9 Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution, I was like, what? Because of I wasn't expecting a lot of Gen 9 Pokemon to get new Megas since we're still in Gen 9, but hey, it's the modern timeline. But anyway, I'm not really too sure about Mega Baxcalibur's design. It does show up the giant spike on its back has gotten a lot bigger, and it looked like it got through Baxcalibur's chest. Plus, it has a lot of ice armoring. So, in other words, Mega Excalibur doesn't look like it had a lot of changes throughout its body, like just the ice armor and the giant spine on his back and a little bit on the chest. So yeah, Mega Excalibur wasn't really the appealing Gen 9 Mega to see, but other words, Mega Excalibur is a pretty impressive one, as it is one of the first few Gen 9 Megas to be revealed. Number 13 is Mega Crabominable. Okay, so when the first time I saw Crabominable, I thought it was like kind of cool, but not really the best Gen 7 Pokemon likewise. But after when I saw its Mega Evolution, it looked awesome. Like I like how they made Crabominable's back legs a little longer so he could look like he's on 2 feet. Of course, plus giving him more of the boxing slash pro wrestler style. You know, the ones where they wear luchador mask, and the 2 fists have giant ice spikes on it. That looks really awesome. And when I first saw it, I was like, whoa, because that looks like a really sick design for a Mega Crabominable. Well, of course, so that's why I put him up a little higher, because of I think the design they put for Mega Crabominable looks amazing. Number 12 is Mega Lucario Z. As we all know, Lucario is one of the iconic Pokemon, especially with Mega Evolution, like how Karina got Mega Lucario and her grandfather too. Also, of course, Ash got Mega Lucario and Roy got a Mega Lucario. So it does make a little sense that they would give Lucario another Mega Evolution, since he's pretty iconic. But I gotta say, I was not expecting a Z Mega Evolution, especially with Mega Lucario Z. But when I saw this, I was like, it does look pretty impressive, especially how it could be Karina's partner in the Mega Dimensions DLC, due to the outfit she's wearing in the DLC, of course. I've heard a lot of people calling it the Hatsune Miku Lucario, and I don't really see the appeal, but Mega Lucario Z does look pretty cool. I love the theming of how it's blue, and kind of giving me some Egyptian god vibes for Mega Lucario Z, while with regular Mega Lucario, it's just a big ol' upgrade for Lucario, of course, hence why it's a iconic Mega Evolution, of course, and why how it's commonly used, especially with the 2 main characters, of course. So yeah, either way, Mega Lucario Z does look impressive, and I wonder what it'll look like shiny if Roy got the Mega Lucario Knight Z. And how would Roy Mega Evolve his Lucario into a Mega Lucario Z? Number 11 is Mega Skull Villain. Okay, so out of all the Gen 9 Pokemon that got new Megas, I don't really have a problem with Mega Skull Villain, because I'm not really a big fan of regular Skull Villain. All it is just a giant plant with 2 peppers for its heads, and I was like, I don't know, I'm not really the best Pokemon for a grass and fire type, which is why I prefer Ogerpon's Heart Flame mask. But I'm not too I actually don't mind Skull Villain getting a Mega Evolution, because looking at this design, I like the concept of how they made it look dragon-like, especially the nice dark green in coloring for Mega Skull Villain, along with the extra spikes on its tail, and especially with the spike likes on each of the Skull villain's head, especially giving it some few personality looks for each of the Skull villain heads, plus the little pepper tie on Mega Skull villain is pretty impressive. So out of all the other Gen 9 Megas, Mega Skull Villain is the one Mega that I actually don't mind because it does look pretty impressive and how it redeems from the regular Skull Villain, of course. Number 10 is Mega Magearna. Okay, so for both forms, they look equal to me. Comparing them with the what Magearna looks like in its original form. There is no comparison for both of their Mega forms, but either way, I think Mega Magearna looks amazing. I like how the design for Mega Magearna, they made her more of the battling type rather than the original Magearna, where the whole dress is all ball shaped and hard to move. Not really like the physical attacker, more like the special attacker. But for Mega Magearna, it does look impressive how they made her look physical attacker like. Plus with the two huge gears as weapons, it's a great bonus. Kind of reminds me of Gear Shift from Skylanders Trap Team, but either way, Mega Magearna does look pretty impressive, especially with one of the few mythical Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution, of course. Number 9 is Mega Glycopod. This Mega Evolution became a tank, literally, because of looking at this Mega. It's like a huge, bulky Glycopod with extra legs and little extra arms for attack. That really reminded me of a tank, while it's mostly supposed to be based out of a cyborg, and giving it a bug steel typing is a pretty cool combo, although that gives it a 4 times weakness to fire types, of course. But Mega Glycopod looks awesome. I especially love the gray coloring they give for Mega Glycopod, of course. That's why he's a little bit higher up in this list, because of basically Mega Glycopod is a huge robot-like samurai tank Pokemon. So yep, Mega Glycopod is a pretty interesting choice for a Gen 7 Mega, of course. Number 8 is Mega Zeraora. Okay, so I've seen a lot of comments saying that Mega Zeraora almost looks like Luxray, or what Mega Luxray should be like, but Zeraora is one of my favorite mythical Pokemon because of its amazing designs. And I gotta say, Mega Zeraora looks impressive. I like the black fur coloring they added in, sort of like the Black Lightning style of Zeraora, plus giving it a little bit of blue power for its lightning powers. Mega Zeraora is pretty impressive and a cool mythical little Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution, per se. And finally got one after being rumored and debunked on getting one before the Mega Dimension. So Mega Zeraora is awesome. Number 7 is Mega Raichu Y. Okay, so for counting the 2 Megas that have been announced, I'm actually going to count them as separate. But anyways, Mega Raichu Y is a pretty impressive Mega Evolution for Raichu, or at least one of them, because of it has some concepts of regular Pikachu, of course, and the concepts of Raichu. Basically, it's a combination of Pikachu and Raichu together, and makes sense since Pikachu is the face of Pokemon, of course, and Raichu is in its shadow. But either way, Mega Raichu Y, it's alright. Not really one of my all-time favorite Mega Raichu, but I'll tell you which spot Mega Raichu X will be in a bit. But either way, Mega Raichu, why? It's okay in my book, and a great way to give Raichu another Mega Evolution to show off the Pikachu side, of course, so that's why he's a little bit higher up. Number 6 is Mega Golurk. Okay, so I think Mega Golurk looks amazing. Even though there are no major changes in Mega Golurk, what I like about it is that it gives off the yellow and purple like flames coming out of Golurk's body, especially with its one eye sticking out. It's like the energy inside of Golurk has bursted out, and Golurk has learned how to control it. That's why its seal looks like it came off of there. But either way, I think Mega Golurk's design with how it controls the power inside him while also flaring around Golurk's body. Mega Golurk just looks sick in my opinion. Number 5 is Mega Meowstic. Okay, so we know the drill. Each of the Meowstic is different in their own ways due to their stats and abilities. Like male Meowstic, they have like special attacks, and female Meowstic specialize in physical attacks. That's what I've heard. But with Mega Meowstic, this one is impressive. It combines both the male and the female together to form like these powerful cat Pokemon with a powerful mind indeed. So I think that's very impressive for a Kalos Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution. And I like Meowstic, so it's a really cool Mega Evolution to decide on which gender of Meowstic you want to get. And even though they both take it at the same time, it's just that they can combine both the forms together to form a Mega Evolution together. And I think that's a cool feature for Mega Meowstic. Number 4 is Mega Garchomp Z. Okay, so Garchomp's my favorite pseudo-legendary, and I have some few mixed feelings with the regular Mega Garchomp because of the design looks sick, but it drops its speed, which I've seen a lot of people don't really like the Mega Garchomp due to its slow speed, but Mega Garchomp Z is an impressive one. It's got this really nice designs of having some orange flare here into Garchomp, especially with those huge fins on Garchomp's arms with extra spikes for extra damage, of course. Plus, it looks more jet-like. It appears that Mega Garchomp Z is the Mega Evolution for Garchomp that all focuses on speed, while regular Garchomp focuses on attacks. That's an impressive one. However, Mega Garchomp Z doesn't really have a lot of changes per se, sort of like the Mega Dragonite scenario of how it didn't have a lot of changes, just giving giant wings on its head and pearl on its tail. But I think Mega Garchomp Z is an impressive one. And here's another thing. It becomes a pure dragon type. We haven't had that since Mega Aggron. So with that, Mega Garchomp Z looks amazing. I love it. Number 3 is Mega Staraptor. This Mega is badass. The gray coloring looks amazing. And those eyes, they're so scary looking. And especially with the design of the Staraptor's feathers, it kind of reminds me of a ghost pirate Staraptor. But either way, this is such an amazingly designed Mega Pokemon for Staraptor, of course. Plus, it has given it a fighting type. Makes sense since Staraptor knows pretty much a lot of fighting type moves, especially with close combat after evolving from Staravia. But either way, I love the design for Mega Staraptor. It just looks sick. Number 2 is Mega Absol Z. Okay, so I was not expecting a Mega Absol Z per se during that boss fight in the Mega Dimensions playthrough. Well, gameplay, I mean. Never mind. But anyways, this Mega Evolution looks amazing. I just love its designs, especially with the black coloring change they put in Mega Absol, plus with the wicked horns they modified it, and giving it the deadly claw on its side. It's just what an amazing Mega Evolution. Plus, it gave it a dark and ghost type, which is pretty haunting and exciting, while also giving it the resisting of bug and fighting type Pokemon. Just have one weakness, of course, fairy typing. Plus, I love the concept of Mega Absol Z, of how it's evil looking, while the regular Mega Absol is more angelic and hero like. So we have the heroic Mega Absol and we got the villainous Mega Absol. So yep, that's really awesome. But I gotta say, Mega Absol Z looks amazing. That's why he is number 2 in this spot. And coming in at number 1 is Mega Raichu X. Okay, so I personally like Mega Raichu X a little more than Mega Raichu Y, because of this feels like a proper Mega Evolution for Raichu, giving it the 2 extra tails, the nice bright yellow coloring to give it a little more Pikachu theming, and the best part, it can fly like it can control the magnetic fields around it, so it can fly around. So basically, it's a super Raichu, and I really like that so much that I decided to use him as one of my other teammates for my Mega Dimensions playthrough. So, yep, Mega Raichu X looks amazing, and that is why he is at the number 1 spot in my ratings of the brand new Megas. And that concludes my ratings. And for overall, most of the new Megas were pretty, while the new ones were kind of cool though. So either way, for my personal review on Pokemon Mega Dimensions, it's an impressive one. I like how it continues off the story of the Pokemon Legend ZA, and where you get to meet new characters like Anasha, who, spoiler alert, is the daughter of Diantha, the champion of Kalos, while also seeing the fan favorite character of the Pokemon X and Y games and in the anime, Karina, with the brand new Mega Lucario. Plus, it had some very interesting ways to get some the Pokemon that aren't in the first game before the DLC, of course. Like, besides the new Paldean Megas, you can also get Tinkaton, you can get Cerulege, Garganacl, Annihilate, most of the Gen 9 Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet, of course. And you get to see some new Megas, of course, and have some challenging boss fights, of course, especially with Mega Darkrai, Mega Rayquaza. It's a pretty impressive DLC. I like it. I think it's a little bit better than the Scarlet and Violet DLC, where it's they barely discussed about Pokemon, of course. So either way, I think the Mega Dimensions DLC is a impressive DLC for the Pokemon games. And with that, thank you all so much for watching. And I gotta say, my journey of Pokemon Legends ZA is, I feel like I'm done with it because, well, I got my shiny Absol and I completed the Lumiose Pokedex along with the beating the post games, I feel like my journey for Pokemon Legends ZA have come to an end. Who's ready for Gen 10? Raise your hands. And don't forget, I did a Gen 10 discussion video. That link will be down below in the description if you guys wanted to check out my speculations and predictions for this. And don't forget, Merry Christmas to those who are watching this. And I only got one Christmas wish, and that's for you guys to subscribe to my channel so we can make it up to 1,000 subscribers in the future. And for my current goal right now is to get it up to at least 600 as I'm making this video right now. So with that, have a very Merry Christmas and have a brick day, everybody. Bye.
It's me, BDH, but I'm also known as the Brick Dragon Hero. That video was great, huh, Applex? You said it, BBJ. And if you want to see more of the Brick Dragon Hero videos, all you gotta do is subscribe. Follow Brick Dragon Hero on Instagram. Like for this video. Share this with your friends.
And comment down below what you think of that video.
And don't forget to check out the last video. So thanks for watching and have a brick day. Whoosh.